Hi, my name's Dee Wilkinson and I'm a professional coach working in organisations and businesses, but I also run a full livery yard and have my own horse. And I thought it was really important to talk about how difficult and distressing it is for owners at the moment that aren't able to get to see their horses due to lockdown. Mostly those we're talking about in full livery because people can't potentially travel to see them as it's non-essential travel. And I just wanted to appreciate and acknowledge how distressing that is for people. I feel very bad for my owners, and I guess this is in some way in support of trying to help people keep positive through this difficult time, knowing that they will see their horse again and what they can be doing to keep in a positive mindset until that happens. So I've got 5 things that may be able to help you through this difficult time. The first one is really important, number 1. So acknowledge your feelings. Your feelings are really important and they matter and they're very real for you. So it doesn't matter what anybody else says about how much you should or shouldn't care for your horse or how much you should or shouldn't be missing your horse. You will know how you feel, and for some that'll be greater than others. So take a moment, maybe write your feelings down. Give yourself time to feel the emotion you're feeling around missing your horse and the separation that you're having to face. Sounds crazy, but you might even want to write your horse a letter, just letting them know about everything you're feeling and how it's going to be when you see each other again. And you can always burn it, shred it, or do what you like. You can maybe even post it, who knows. So it's a nice way of getting those feelings externalized so that you can release some of that tension, really. So number 1, acknowledge your feelings and help yourself process how important they are in this time. Number 2, I think this could be really helpful for people because 4 weeks or 5 weeks or 6 weeks or however long this has been, it can feel like a really long time. However, if you can devise your own fitness program through that period of time, the weeks will go more quickly. 6 weeks isn't a long time to get fit. You need to take into account that your riding fitness will obviously be decreasing as you go through this. So you owe it to yourself and your horse to keep yourself fit for when you go back to riding. You can focus on core strength, so maybe buy a big ball from Amazon, some weights for your arms to keep your upper body strength, your core strength going, and also your leg strength. So it's really important to just devise yourself a program. There's some really good videos on YouTube of body strength and fitness, and don't overdo it, don't kill yourself over it, but just stretch your muscles, keep your muscle tone, build your core fitness, and concentrate on your fitness so that you're ready, and when you get back to riding your horse that you can carry on as normal. That would be fab. The third thing you can do is devise your horse's fitness program in terms of getting back into work. So some horses will have been roughed off. They might be looking at 3 months off, depending on when the rider wants to get riding again. So they'll need a program to come back into work so that they don't suffer any injuries. So think about drawing up, how would you like to introduce that program? What would you need in it? How many weeks of walking? What sort of exercises? What sort of groundwork you might like to do? Any pole work? What's going to help your horse get back into work safely and successfully so that there's no real risk of injury? So that's another plan that you can be thinking about and working on in this time. Number 4, you've probably already done this, but have a group chat set up. If you can get a group chat set up with your friends and your riding friends and maybe talk about some events that you want to look forward to, or how you can all get together, how you can support each other through this time. I think it's really helpful to have like-minded people around us, positive people that can hang in there and support us with us and actually know what we're going through, because as horse owners nobody knows like horse owners. So some sort of support group whilst you're in lockdown can be really helpful. And last but not least, number 5 is about setting goals. So it's really important to have something to aim for, to keep our thoughts going towards the future of where we want to be. And these don't have to be big goals at all. They might be riding round for an hour around the block. It might be that you're riding on your own. It might be that you're riding with company. It might be that you're having a goal to have a first event somewhere. It might be a little jump somewhere. So what are your own personal goals that you and your horse can set? And have a think about that. And there's a great goal setting book on Amazon that I've written as well, big plug. But it's worth thinking about setting yourself some goals to move you forward. It gives you hope, it keeps you going, and gives you something to look forward to. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful. So take care. We know you miss your horses, and I'm so sorry for everybody out there that isn't able to see their horse. It's it's not nice, but things will get better. And use the time productively, I would say. Keep your mindset positive, and you will all be back there before you know it. Thanks a lot. Take care. Stay safe.